Hi, my name's Phil. I like to talk about politics, and in this video I'd like to discuss how a Tesla investor has told Musk to find the exit and use it as Space Karen's personal approval ratings collapse, even amongst Reform UK and Conservative voters on this side of the pond. But first, for daily political commentary, please hit the subscribe button to stay notified. So yes, the collapse in Tesla share value is such that the first major investor has already publicly called for Musk to either stop his nonsense with Trump and focus on his day job as CEO of Tesla, or do a disappearing act and let someone else take over. And of course, Musk doesn't actually have majority control of Tesla, so he could be ousted if other investors feel the same way. I wonder if Musk would use his government powers to threaten anyone who attempted to do so, or if he'd be happy enough stepping down. Might be a battle for later. For now, what's the problem? Well, Tesla value has now fallen so low that it is no longer Musk's most valuable business. That has been taken over by SpaceX. This is the company he says will one day allow us to catapult him to Mars. So unlike his other businesses, I'm sure we all support that endeavour at least. And the Tesla investor calling for Musk to do one, Ross Gerber, has cited two main problems. The first is that Musk does not have the time to carry out his work as CEO because of his new government interests. But the second is his divisive relationship with Trump, damaging the Tesla brand. Gerber describes the situation as Tesla producing the best products, but not being able to get the sales. Now, I think there are people who dispute that. Tesla still features strongly in many reviews of electric cars, sure, but no longer consistently at the top in the way it was when I read them. There are now viable competitors. But it is definitely the case that Tesla sales are suffering in no small part, not because of the quality of engineering, but because of Musk's political activities. In fact, let me just show you something which is even more remarkable than at first sight. So this is the latest polling on approval for Elon Musk in the UK by majority party voted for in 2024. You can see that he was never popular, actually, to begin with, since last summer, except amongst Reform UK voters. Not only are they more likely to approve of far-right bellends in general, but he was hinting at bankrolling the party to the tune of $100 million, coinciding with that peak of 54% approval, right? But even amongst Reform UK voters, his stock has fallen quicker than Tesla's, from plus 28 approval points to minus 22. And the Conservatives have seen a similar repulsion to him. Net approval amongst Conservative voters, which was never actually positive, but is now minus 67, which is exactly in line with the net views of the overall British population. The guy is deeply unpopular. But this is what's extra remarkable about these stats, because I had a thought. See, we've seen Tesla sales absolutely collapse in this year in various European markets, especially Germany, of course, but not in the UK. There was a slight drop in January, but then better sales in February. So in the UK, we seem to really despise Musk, yet we haven't bothered boycotting his swastika yet. So imagine how unpopular he must be, according to voters in countries like Germany and France, who are very much making their opinions known with their wallets. And at this point, I actually wonder if Tesla could actually even recover. I mean, let's say Musk did step down as CEO of Tesla. I'm not sure I see that happening, by the way, because I think his ego likes the idea of pretending he can keep all of these plates spinning at once. To step down would be to accept that he can't actually do it all, that he has limitations, which I don't think really works with the MAGA mindset. So I think he'd have to be forced out. And I could see him threatening to use his new dubious powers, the dark arts, to persecute anyone who makes a serious move to oust him. He might not mind one blowhard calling for it in the news, but if it built up into a credible threat to his position, he may well take action. But let's say he did step down, or he was forced out without reprisals. Would it make any difference? Tesla would still be providing Musk with much of his wealth, and if the share price recovered, it makes Musk richer. It would, again, potentially be his most valuable asset. I would think the Tesla boycotts are not because he's the CEO, but because he is a major shareholder. Now, that is speculation on my part, but if that is the case, you don't rescue Tesla by getting Musk to quit his day job, but still remain the world's richest man on the basis of the success of the company. because even if he's not the CEO, Tesla is still personally valuable to Musk, and so will remain an easy product to boycott and also remain easy to target with retaliatory tariffs and sanctions for the victims of Trump's trade war. Maybe Tesla is just screwed. But there we are. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button and subscribe for further content. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can click the join button for memberships. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.